It's a great Derby foot race. It's not really, I don't know if it's appropriate. Anyway, before the Olympics, the only time people did running races was for a bet, basically, and that's what this is about. Didn't say the year. Anyway. The 18th day of March, me boys will all be handed down, when thousands came from miles around into fair Derby town, to see the great foot race being run for 100 guineas a side, twixt Shaw the Stafford hero and Wantling Derby's pride. Folly-roll, folly-ray, to Derby make your way, to see the two brave heroes run the great foot race today. And now the day it is drawn nigh when the heroes try their skill, while thousands flock around the streets, waging ring who will. Large sums they are laid down, my boys, when they begin to run. In mingled shouts you'll hear them cry, I'll take your bet and done. Folly-roll, folly-ray, to Derby make your way, to see the two brave heroes run the great foot race today. And now we see them striving, which one will get there first, straining vein and muscle, boys, if their lungs almost burst. Young Wantling takes the lead now, and he labours hard to gain the money for his friends and to establish his own fame. Folly-roll, folly-ray, to Derby make your way, to see the brave heroes run the great foot race today. And now the race is over, and women, men and boys cry Wantling now forever in shouts that rend the skies. His name today is lifted up as a hero of great fame, for sure the Stafford hero has been whooped by him again. Folly-roll, folly-ray, to Derby make your way, to see the two brave heroes run the great foot race today. Ye noble lads of Staffordshire, who backed shore on this day, and ventured all your money, leaving none of your shots to pay, be wiser in the future if again you chance to come, and bring more money with you, lads, lest you go empty home. Folly-roll, folly-ray, to Derby make your way, to see the two brave heroes run the great foot race today. Yeah. Okay, that is a relatively recent Irish song. That sounds traditional. So it feels better than right. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they are taking you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling, nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. 'Gainst the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they shan me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the lost star falling, as her prison ship sailed out against the bay. So she'll watch and hope and pray for her love in Botany lay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. You. How are we doing? So this one comes from Cumberland, basically, as it was. Not called that anymore. Now it's Cumbria, I suppose. Okay. As I went to let's try it in the back here. As I went to waiting in the North Country, down by Kirby Stephen I hadn't thought to be. As I was a-walking up and down the street, a pretty little bar-broom I chanced for to meet. But she was right, I was tight, everybody had their way. It was the lish young bar-broom that led me astray. She kindly then invited me to go a little way. Yes, was the answer to her I did say. There was me with my music, walking down the street, and her with the tambourine was beating hands and feet. For she was right, I was tight, everybody has their way. It was the lish young bar-broom that led me astray. Straight way out for Kendal now we reached again. Straight way out for Kendal town we steered, her and I, over yon green mountain, the weather being dry. We each had a bottle filled up to the top, and wherever we were feeling dry, we'd take a little drop. For she was right, I was tight, everybody has their way. It was the lish young bar-broom that led me astray. The night was coming on, and good lodgings we did find, eatables of all kind, and plenty of good wine. Good bed and blankets just for we two, and I rolled her in my arms, me boys, and wouldn't you do too? For she was right, I was tight, everybody has their way. It was the lish young bar-broom that led me astray. Early the next morning as we arose to go our way, I called for the landlord to see what was to pay. 14 and sixpence just for you two, 4 crowns upon the table, my darling, then she threw. For she was right, I was tight, everybody has their way. It was the lish young bar-broom that led me astray. Well, the reason that we parted I now shall let you hear. She started off for Germany right early the next year, but me being unwilling to cross the raging sea is a help to my bonny lass wherever she may be. For she was right, I was tight, everybody has their way. It was the lish young bar-broom that led me astray. Here. So you may have noticed that's unusual for a folk song, in that the woman's in control and she goes off of her own accord and ends happy. This is very unusual in a folk song.
I don't know what happened to you.
Usually they die after all sorts of other grief. Sorry, how are we?
Yes, one more, definitely.
Okay, okay, let's start with a bit more cheerful one. What is this sort of? Okay. This was from Yorkshire, but I will not attempt the accent in case there's someone from Yorkshire here. Their work where they've been bred and born. When I was young, I always have thought I'd bide amongst roots and corn. But I've been forced to work in town, so here's my litany. From Hull and Halifax and Hell, good Lord deliver me. When I was courting Mary and old Squire, he says one day, I've got no room for wedded folks, choose wilt thou wed or stay. I could not give up the lass that I love, so to town we had to flee. From Hull and Halifax and Hell, good Lord deliver me. I've worked in Leeds and Huddersfield and Addo on his brass. In Bradford, Keighley, Rotherham, I've kept my bairns and my lass. I've travelled all 3 ridings round, and once I went to sea. From forges, mills and coaling boats, good Lord deliver me. I've walked at night through Sheffield lanes, 'twas same as being in hell. Furnaces thrust out tongues of fire and roared like wind or fell. I've summed up coal in Barnsley pit with my cup to me knee. From Sheffield, Barnsley, Rotherham, good Lord deliver me. I've seen great folk creep Early's Bridge, as thick as Bastille soup. I've lived where folks were stowed away like rabbits in a coop. I've watched snow float down Bradford Beck, as black as ebony. From Hunslet, Holbeck, Wibsey Slack, good Lord deliver me. But now our children have all fled, and to the countryside we've come back, and there's 40 miles of heathery moor twixt us and Coalpit Slack. And when I sit o'er fire at night, I laugh and slouch out with glee. From Hull and Halifax and Hell, from Sheffield, Barnsley, Rotherham, from Hunslet, Holbeck, Wibsey Slack, from Hull and Halifax and Hell, good Lord deliver